I always forget how to do this part. I think I didn't use it here.
Is rolls not rolls?
Rolls with S.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what we should get, right? The user and the array of roles. So here's John Smith has 2 roles, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but we want a different different JSON objects for when the user logs in for one user, and for we're actually going to need 3 of them for one user, for all the users, and when the user logs in. Because when the user logs in, we're going to want the whole menu, okay, and the token or the API key. So it's going to be a larger a JSON object. First, let me see if everybody's here. Bulnas here?
Here.
Curtis?
Present.
Cross? Days of God?
Present.
Frank Littlecar?
Present.
Garcia?
Here. Good morning.
Morning. And Skaz doesn't want to work today? Okay. Lopez Guzman said he was going to be right back.
I'm here. I'm back.
Okay. Magellan?
He's the one having problems with electricity since yesterday.
He said in the Slack
It's true.
I have problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Well,
And he said evidence.
What did he send?
No, our chat group.
Okay. Mansilla?
Present.
Awake?
Yeah.
Brownskin? Brownskin, I can see you. He's in the chat. He's in the participants, but probably he's asleep now. Brownskin? Not here. Olivares?
Present.
Ortiz? Ortiz is not here. Quiroz? Present. Not. Kathy?
Here,
Awake?
of course.
Okay. Rodriguez Royal? Rodriguez Loyal ones.
Present.
Oh, I can barely hear him. Rodriguez Medina.
Here.
Sandoval.
Here.
Tenorio.
Here.
And Balcony.
Here.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, we'll figure out this part a little bit later. The other one, well, the JSON object. But what we want to do now is actually log in. So remember, we are able to send username and password through headers. Later on, we're gonna see how to do that with fetch in the front end. But now we have to send as a header the username. Smith and password. Remember, these are not being sent as parameters up here. They're being sent as headers. Okay. So we're gonna go to the controller. Whoa, my dogs are angry. So we're gonna create another action. We're gonna call it login. Users/login. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So we're gonna go to the user controller. And it's still gonna be a get, but we're gonna put login. So we're gonna make sure if action equals we're gonna check first. We're gonna get all the headers. And we're gonna check if we have them, if we receive the headers. Let's okay, so if we don't send the headers, Right now, it should do nothing. But if we don't send the header, it should tell us nothing. What happened? Oh, sorry. There.
You don't change the get to post.
But it's a get.
Oh, okay.
It's part of get. Okay, so it put this part here. If action equals empty. Okay, there we go. So we send this, should do nothing right now. And if we don't send login, should get us all the users. Again, it can be a get or a post. We're not actually posting like in the for the session. We use post because we're actually adding another session to the database. But in this case, we're not adding anything to the database. So that's why I left it as a get. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now in the user class, we're gonna create a in the constructor, we're gonna create a method to get the user to log in. It's not the same as for one argument. This is for 2 arguments. The other one would be this one we already know how to do. If it's 1. But this one's gonna be if it's 2. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna try to get the information. So we're gonna get it from here. So the query is, look, everything we're not gonna use that. So we're gonna do this. If the password is incorrect, obviously we're not gonna get anything. Or if the username is incorrect, we're not gonna get anything. So this is our query. We're not going to get the password, obviously. Got it?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So remember 2 parameters, so both string. Yeah, add the exception up here. Yeah. Looks okay, right? Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so user controller. We're going to create the object. Let's pass them to variables. Okay, here. I'm gonna call it status 500. Access denied. Okay, so if I send a correct username password, context, user line 44. Now what did I do? Vehicles. Also vehicles. Okay, so if I put the correct username password, that's correct. If I send an invalid password, access the line for J Smith. So we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Oui.
Now remember, we also need to send a token for this user. So we're going to add that all the way at the bottom. In the JSON here. So we're going to add token. Now remember, we already have a method in the security PHP file that if we send the user ID, is going to return a token. So that one, we already required the file here. So it's just going to be security. Get token, and we're going to send this ID. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what that gives us. An error. User line 90. So we get our token. Everybody should get the same token because we're using the same username and it's the same date. So we all should get the same token. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so everybody good?
Yes, teacher, professor.
Okay, so we go back here. And there's one tiny little thing that we need to do. Guess what it is? this. Well, it's actually not an array. More like an object. Let's see if we can do it that way. Oh, doesn't like it. Well, anyway, it's not an array, but it's an object. So guess what you have to do? Nobody wants to guess?
Wait till you give us the code.
Wrong guess. Okay, well, since you know what you have to do, but you don't want to say it. What you have to do is, according to all the roles that the user has, you need to give me the menu for this user. Okay? And menu options. So remember, we have, where is it? This user has these roles, and these roles can see these menu items. Okay, so you're going to show me all the menus that the user can view according to that user's roles. I erased something the other day. Here. There's theme. Understand?
Yeah.
Again, one more time, please.
Sure. Hold on. Let me just make this bigger. Okay, remember, this user has several roles, correct? Or can have several roles.
Yes.
And the menu items are whether or not you show the menu items, it is dependent on the roles of whether or not that menu item is visible for that particular role, correct? So for instance, settings is only available for administrators, but profile is available for everybody, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so you need to show me for this particular user or for every user, you need to show me the menu which I'm going to display for that user. In other words, all the menu items or menu options available for that user according to that user's role and according to which items are visible to which roles. Got it?
The parent and the child, or just the parent?
The what?
The parent and the child, talking about menu.
The parent and the child. Well, the parent is menu and the items is menu items.
I don't think you know what I mean. Settings has several options.
Yes.
So I'm gonna show settings with several options.
Yes.
Okay.
you will show something like this. Let's just see the database. So for instance, like you say, settings, well, let's say profile has theme and language, okay? So you're gonna do something like this. So, well, we have to do a like an array here, but let's see if I could do something here. No. This is also an array because you have Spanish and English. See, say, let me see. It's easier if you do it from the database. Let me just see what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Everybody understands?
Professor,
Yeah.
can we skip the menu item title and just do an array of title and then English, Spanish?
No, because, no, why?
So because menu is the array. And
Yeah.
so that array, every object in that array is already a menu item.
Yeah, no, but we always do this. Well, you can skip it if you want. Well, erase this part. Yeah, you can do that. No worries. But it has to be title, and I think it's icon and the URL, and this is the icon, the URL, type, and also the menu options. That's the important part. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
Yep.
And remember, it has to be exactly the menu items specifically for that user and for those roles. And you can't duplicate menu items. Okay?
Okay.
In other words, this John Smith has, what is he? He's a supervisor and he's an agent. So, for instance, this menu item is for supervisors, but it's also for agents. So I don't want you guys to show it twice. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so have fun. How long do you need?
All day.
Ah, come on. An hour. Not an hour?
No.
Okay, well, keep doing it and we'll see. I'm gonna mute everything, but I'm gonna start doing it here. Well, I'm gonna do it in the other screen so you can't see it. You're just gonna see the results. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So keep at it. Get to work. You have any questions? I'm gonna be here. And no Spanish. I can hear you.
Okay.
Kathy? No Spanish.
Okay.
And don't hack the computer.
Yes.